Welcome back, everybody, to this community playthrough of Disciples Liberations, and I hope you're sitting well. I should say. Great opening, Paul. So we got a dragon to face. End of the last episode, we defended the hail, sided with the lows who came in to reinforce, and yeah, Enk came. Enk the dragon. Was Enk, who we saved earlier in the playthrough, thinking, you know, might pay off. Yeah, maybe we should have just brutally killed him before. I mean, maybe wouldn't have had this now. Who knows? Who knows? But this is what we got to do. So let's go and do Enk. I did go and check to see if I could get that healing chain spell. I can't. Looks like most of the spells that we've got coming now we can't do because we're not a spellcaster. But that would have been quite a nice one for Abby to learn, because that's obviously what Coruscant is really good for as well. So anyway, let's get going. And on Rift's hilt, you proceed cautiously into town, aware that Enk could try to use her powers to mask herself from you. But no, before you, the dead thing that was Enk waits. She glories in her power and destruction as she bellows at you.
You are a torn thing, two ragged things made less whole. You came to Enk because you need wholeness. Mortis in the pulsing dark beyond.
Mortis is controlling you.
They say dragons are older and wiser than the gods themselves. Prove it. Surely you can see Mortis is controlling your thoughts.
Your mind is harder. Enk cannot bend you. Enk cannot taste you. How?
I'm stronger than I was, and you're a pitiful shadow of what you were.
Fool. Waste of churning thought. Enk is more than Enk, more than you. More and more growing, oozing. Enk must first break your bones, drink your marrow. Then Enk will taste your thoughts and know your end.
Defeat Enk. So just got to defeat dragon, which is okay. Okay. Dragons generally aren't that bad. Let's defer here. Let them come at me. Great, it's been taunted.
Life is chaos. Death is order.
Nevendaar has her vengeance. Don't be afraid. Suffer with me.
I go. I will reap you.
That's who we need to take on.
Not hurt you. No death without agony. Your beating heart. I must have it.
Scorch the security. This suffering must end.
Move out. Stand down. Stand down.
All will serve Bethlehem.
Die.
Excellent. Missed. Okay, this hasn't gone to plan. Crit, please.
Come to me, children. Succumb me. You're mine. Moving. Die.
This isn't turning out how I planned, to be perfectly honest. Excellent. Good evade. He's dead.
Give your life to Galleon.
Gonna lose some units here. Well, Ormu was gone.
Die for me. Fate hand guide.
And so is my archer.
You will make a fire.
Dragon is paralyzed.
You stink of the living.
Banshee should be dead. Well, he is now. Oh, don't be stuck. Okay. Let's bring you down here. Heal up Avi. Weaken the dragon.
You're mine. Face me.
Dragon's now afraid. Jesus Christ, that was lucky. So obviously we lost our Warden and our Infernal Knight and our Bone Golem as well. Oof. Oof. Enk falls, spewing flame and ichor as you sever her from the necromonic energies animating her corpse. Mortis' control, or at least her interest, has waned, but now what is left of the Plains of Widows is safe.
Well, we won. And not quite everything is destroyed. So, hooray?
Seems the fires are dying too. Let's head back to the Castle Hale and see who survived.
The morbid reality of that thought hangs heavily on you, both as you rise suddenly back to the castle. Hell's last gasp. Return to the survivors. Yeah. Need to head back to Ilion first, though. Not blacksmith. Mercenary wise, Black Dragon, thank you very much. I'll have that. I'll take her as well. Let's take a Modius as well. Why not? Let's go to units. So we can put our dragon in. This. Put a warlock in. So I've got 35. So you've got unholy and unholy. You are physical and unholy. Grants 2 power for each 1% of missing HP. Grants 2 movement and 10% critical chance while under 50%. Critical chance initiative and evasion. And it takes 50% less damage from area of effects. Could be good. Abilities that deal damage have percent of overtime. Poison. Defeating only different races. Okay, let's try that. The dragon. Did you? Physical and primal. Let's do that. Okay. Go with this. Noble. I wouldn't mind grabbing a heal en route back to the hail. Thank you. Is that... Looks like that dude, he's gone. Oh, he's over there. Okay. Let's grab this treasure chest. Field plate. I'm going to drop a quick save. Alright. Saint Dar child. The young child-faced warriors relax when they see you. You're just as happy to see them.
Father, Liberator, you came.
When Sebastian told me you were holding your ground here, we came as soon as we could. I still can't believe you survived the journey.
Only with your help. But even the Hale's not safe. We've organized the civilians of the plains, the farm folk, the millers of the barony, and the survivors of Port Grimard. They're hiding with the outlaws of Atelian. There's no hope to stand against the hordes, so we're organizing their escape.
But you just got here, my boy. The war spans the entire world, and the Hale's walls are as good as any.
You two are very alike.
Selfless, compassionate, and infuriatingly stubborn. I wonder where Wachlin gets it, Sebastian.
I prefer the term determined to stubborn.
Sebastian's worry melts into a reluctant acceptance of Wachlin's determination.
Below the castle are a network of old caves and sewers. They're no doubt overrun by undead. So first, we head for my family's ancestral burial stones.
Every ancestor has been revived by Mortis. The burial sites aren't safe.
That'll be the plan. Trust me, both of you. Wachlin, remain with the people. Keep them safe. Aviana, let's set off for the burial. I'll explain more when I'm there.
Sebastian speaks with an authority you've never before noticed. If you didn't know the humble old man so well, you'd almost call him kingly. Okay, let's go.
I'm trusting you, Sebastian. We'll go to the burial site of your ancestors. In the meantime, keep the people safe, Wachlin.
Cleanse the undead for the ancestral burial. Okay. And this way, there's nothing. So we've got them. Nothing of note here. Okay. Long live the king. This is back out this way. Bodies rotting for hundreds of years are now alive and crawling from the ancient tombs. Sebastian steps toward them as a king stepping toward his generals.
Rulers of the Hail, servants of the Plains of Widows, I call on you. We are the last bastion of freedom in the Empire. We are the keepers of its lineage. We are its future.
They shamble towards you in a way you could describe as angrily.
That's your plan? Anger them?
Argue later. First, fall into formation. We're under attack.
Okay, defeat all enemies. Good plan, Sebastian, good plan. Okay, so we got bonk, poison, 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 bonk, bonk. Lich, don't like. Let's defer here.
Whips.
Right, you're gonna belch. Yep. And you. Good evade. Okay. Do that. Grab that. Ah, I forgot that's what they do.
Give your life to Galleon.
Come to me, children. Die for me. Fate hand guide me to death. You cannot fight.
Don't be afraid. Suffer with me.
Good.
You're done. You're done. Moving.
Gonna take this lich out. Next time round. Silenced. Freaking amazing.
Pathetic thing.
Round 2. Let's do that.
You're mine.
I'll stay there.
For Nevendaar. Learn to unite.
Look at that damage. That's so good. Right. Missed. Do that. And that. You'll probably immobilize. Fine. Thank you for that. Dragon. Move you up here.
You sully these lands no more.
I need souls for reaping. Succumb. Death is not will. You will make a fight.
It's fine. Split their damage. That's good.
You're mine.
Because you put yourself right next to me,
Die.
you can basically die. You're not immobilized anymore.
For Nevendaar.
Should have moved then. Right. Missed, of course. Make you afraid. That's less damage. Right. Bring you up. And then we're just going to heal here because he's not doing so good. Missed.
Give your life to Galleon.
Alright, go on then, bone across.
Come to me, children. You cannot fight.
You're mine.
We'll do that.
Moving.
That gets to flank together.
For Nevendaar. This war must one day cease.
Don't mind that. Okay, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. Quite like him. Thorns and regain, so yeah. Obviously we got regain from the back, and I'll always have that on. Sebastian pushes through the masses, striking them down one by one.
Have you no sense of duty? Has Mortis taken that too? Stand up. We are the light in the darkness of Nevendaar. We pledged to protect it.
And we failed.
Spectre drifts towards Sebastian. The faceless form knows him.
We failed, as did you. By birth, your duty is to the Hail, yet you rejected her, let her fall into the hands of mercenaries and thieves. Now you call on us. Why should we listen?
Because your family.
Your blood binds you, but the love you have for your home and your lineage is what brings you together today.
Spectre turns his gaze to you, such as it is.
What abomination of the four heavens is this?
She is Aviana. Together we are saving the people of the Plains of Widows. But to do so, we need your help. I command you to go to the catacombs, fight with us, clear a passage to the waters, and let the people go.
Those people are your subjects. If they go, you will have no one to rule.
Sebastian nods his head.
If we can't save the Hail, at least help us honor her citizens.
So be it.
The former king gestures to the many beasts surrounding him. They head for the river, then for the secret tunnels. Join us, King.
It's going to be grueling, clearing a path for the survivors of this catastrophe.
She's right. Join us. It would be my honor to fight alongside my noble ancestor.
The honor would be mine.
King Bernard of Kazook. The Spectre joins your ranks as the others scramble towards battle.
Marching an undead army against an undead army. They'll never see it coming.
And my ancestors will meet their final rest with their duty to the Hail fulfilled. Now, to Wacholin and the others.
The former tomb of Sebastian's family lay broken. Okay. Back we go. Let's go unit here. Don't think I can put anything in. Nope. Character-wise, oh, we got a skill point. Do this, more damage to boss. It's just that's where the focus is. And then we got one more point to burn in there. Don't need to heal. Which is good. What are we at? 27 minutes.
Wacholin, we've called on the Keepers of the Hail to fight by our side.
For any remaining enemies, we'll forge ahead and clear the way.
Very good. The people are ready for the escape. We need only your word, and we'll begin ushering the survivors to safety.
Now the ring, my boy.
Wacholin hands Sebastian the ring, who presses it into the stone wall. You hadn't even seen a locking mechanism there.
The way is clear. Let's go ahead and finish any of the undead still surviving the battle waged by my kin.
Wow. Okay. Long live the king. Let's go to the survivors. Actually, no. Let's clear the way. This is a side mission, so a lot of side missions. I'm hoping I can get Sebastian's ultimate from this. To be perfectly honest. So we have to go round for that, it seems. Battle there. If I go units here, we just got a tier 1 Spectre. Excellent. I thought it might have been, but Shield of Law. We will not be able to use that, I'm sure. That's what are we fighting against? 54s. You're 54. If I don't have to fight, I'm not going to. Just in the interest of time here. And we've got a field plate. which would be good, but I'm rocking an epic, so. So we've got a battle here. By the looks of things. His Holy Prior. Deep in the bowels of the Castle Hell's Keep, you find the shambling mess of a former adversary.
The Holy Prior.
Close, but not quite. Hello, little boy. Remember me?
The man directs his question to Sebastian, who struggles to understand.
I set you down the path of religious questioning. Then, when you were gone, I killed your mother and father.
Excellent.
The mercenary king? Impossible! You're dead!
By the Holy Prior's hands, no less. How fortuitous that I was sent here to raid the castle and found this old body laying around. Fits me like a glove, no?
What are you doing here?
These sewers were crawling with undead ready to burst in. They died when Sebastian sent his ancestors to clear the way, yet you lived.
You don't get to be king without cunning. Besides, I didn't want to miss the chance to see my little boy Sebastian here.
As he speaks, the Mercenary King leans closer to Sebastian, breathing in the scent of the old man's living skin. How do you know Sebastian?
You two know each other.
He killed his parents.
I was the boy's mentor until I passed him off. The boy is unlucky with mentors. Take me, for instance. With the kid gone, I killed his parents and took his throne.
The Mercenary King lunges at Sebastian, suddenly and viciously burying his teeth deep into his throat. Sebastian falls back in shock.
Kill the Mercenary King, quickly!
So we need Sebastian in here, which is fine. We shall do that. You have Divine and Primal. Give you the Divine for your Wall of Light. So we just need to kill his Holy Prior here. Right. His Holy Prior is straight in front of us. Let's do that.
Move out.
Magma.
Die.
For when they want to come through.
Iron. I call on the All-Father. March to the four heavens, soldier.
Life is chaos. Mortis is eternal.
Excellent, he's been silenced. Okay, more. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's take on this guy.
Mother Nevendaar, in your name. I call on the All-Father.
Mana Mother!
Excellent. It's good to see that. Jesus Christ.
Don't be afraid. No death.
To the four heavens.
I will not hurt you. I feel your pain.
Sebastian dead. Sebastian is dead. Fucking brilliant. Absolutely bloody useless.
Feel the rage flow. Pathetic thing.
Down here.
Moving. You're Move out.
Come here and then we can attack across here, you see? Alright, let's grab you.
Walk in his light.
Gonna go for just the AoE here. Got him? We got him with just Sebastian, yeah? Good. That was a clean battle. Like that. Well, it wasn't clean, obviously he died, but level 50. Always nice when they come up and you can just maneuver around and AoE. With the Mercenary King killed for good, you hope. You tend to Sebastian. Wakeland rushes to see his father and the survivors are loaded into the merchant ship.
Father, no!
My boy, it's time.
No, please. We can fix this.
You must learn to let people go, or you will let them hold you back. Let me go. There is wonder in all things, but that's especially true in Ilion. It is beautiful.
A faint gasp releases from Sebastian's lips, his final gasp.
What do we do now?
Mourn for your father.
Hold him. Say your goodbye.
Wakeland holds Sebastian's body and prays.
Nirian Belental, Harveth Morin Cal Elden, Pier Mor Al Nevendaar.
He cradles the body of his father, but not for long. Wakeland wanders off, lost in thought, but looking at the boats teeming with people, he steels himself. Their lives are in his hands now, just as his life was in Sebastian's. He boards the final departing ship and watches Sebastian's body as he sails from view. Then a light emerges from the ground and another small bulb of light from the stone walls, then one from the Suez stream, then another, each coalescing in the body of Sebastian. He gasps, awake.
Walkerlin!
It's all right. He's safe. He's safe. So are you, I think.
You help him to stand, though it seems not to need it. Are you alright?
You feeling all right?
This power, it's unlike anything I've ever felt.
What happened?
You fought through the wound, but you were dead.
There was blackness, no four heavens, no guide master, no fate hand. Just emptiness. Then a voice from an ancestor, then another. Every single one of them calling me back to life. I could feel them entering me.
We could see it. The lights of their souls entered you and somehow brought you back.
A white crow. A living, peaceful necromancer. Those that came before willfully give themselves up to revive one they deem worthy.
What's the last you remember?
How much do you remember?
We killed the mercenary king. I said goodbye to Wakalan. You told him to mourn me. I felt myself in his arms. Then I could feel his eyes upon me. Then, nothing.
The survivors are safe.
The survivors are gone and under Wakalin's care. We've done it. Are you able to walk?
Sebastian looks around at the stone and pathways built by his forebears, pride upon his face.
Not quite yet. The person who keeps the ring is the true ruler of the Hail. I think I've had it long enough.
He presents you the ring he once gave to Wakalan.
With it, you'd be Queen of Castle Hail.
Yeah.
Sebastian, I'm honored.
It fits surprisingly well, which explains why he had it on his necklace. His mother's, perhaps.
Orion, if you could do the honors.
All hail Aviana, rightful queen of the Castle Hail, protector of the Plains of Widows, first in her name.
All hail.
The Hail's new ruler achievement unlocked. Long live the king. We've got a crown of Hail. Back down to friendly with the undead. What's the treasure chest that we got? Plate boots. Okay. Nearly missed these. Chain leggings and a helmet. So if you hadn't got any legendary stuff, can we just get through here? No. Okay. We need to go and return to these survivors. Let's go units here. Have you got a... You do. Divine Flame of Justice. Conjures a persistent storm of burning light, dealing divine and primal damage to enemies and inflicts burning and paralyzed on targets. Okay, we might... Let's keep him into try. Obviously, Bagfell's got one, but that's more of a cleanse. I'm not too fussed about. I'm going to try and avoid these fights. Don't really care for these. I think there's anything else to do in here. Just some chain boots and field plate. At least we're actually getting some better quality stuff now. Alright, let's speak to these. In the tombs beneath Castle Hail, you join the few ragged survivors of the plains, the Lows, the Hail gathering together in the aftermath. You see survival and hope for the future, but today the people mourn.
The Lows were called upon, and they answered. Without them, we never would have survived that battle.
What was Mortis doing here?
Do we know how Mortis gained the power to take the plains?
Her power is mighty, but it isn't that strong. My guess is she had help somehow.
Why did the Veil abandon the realm?
Patanira's actions make no sense. Why abandon the plains and surrender it to Mortis, of all gods?
They say she's focusing her armies elsewhere, but my scouts have yet to find where.
Look for Orion's father. You scan the keep, though you see familiar faces. One is missing.
Father, warriors of the Lows, your sacrifice will never...
Orion's shoulders shake and he turns his head away from the lamplight. He's still out there, somewhere.
The Hail's last gasp was chaos. It will take days before we find all the survivors. Don't lose hope.
Ori falls into your arms. He does not cry, but rather leans in, unmoving, unbreathing, unbelieving.
He'll recover, Aviana.
His grief is earned. Leave him.
You hold yourself in check and let the grief wash over you You let the mourners have their time, but you must go on and you must lead. You set your jaw and think of tomorrow, of what must be done next. The last bastion of life. Unlocked. Okay, Empire plus 15. We've got a Sovereign Shard of Hope and a scale mail of Ink, Mass Heal, which we won't be able to use. Let's take a look at this. So, grant strong on the bearer. Reduces damage taken from dragons. So we could probably push all that stuff above what we've got. But reduced damage taken from dragons is meh. And that's divine. And that gets the Sovereign Shard of Hope. And now, why have we suddenly just lost all of this again? Have we got... I wonder if it's because we lost something. Just do that. I don't need that. Increase power. So now we've got this. At the end of each of turns, she sends a wave of twilight energy around her, healing allies and damaging enemies within one tile. That sounds good. Then we're going to concentrate up here, I think. Best of both worlds. Achievement unlocked. Yeah, that's not as good. It's just some utter trash that you get. It's fine. Right. Let's head out. Grab the heal. I would say I'm going to keep Sebastian in for a bit. Just to see what his ult's like. Really would like an ult for Cassandra, to be honest. Orion's Scout. One of Orion's scouts rushes you, panic on his face.
Sir, it's Arietis, your father. We couldn't stop him.
Calm down. Tell us what happened.
He heard there may be survivors in the farmholds of the Hail, and he set off.
Who was with him?
Tell me he brought reinforcements.
There were none, Liberator. We were busy getting civilians into the Hail.
I love the man, but he's so worried about helping others, he doesn't stop to think.
Who told him about the survivors?
Tell me exactly what it is that you heard, and who told you.
No one knows. The report was of Lowe's folk held up at Ude's farmstead.
Why didn't you stop him?
Surely you could have held him back.
With all due respect, have you seen him?
There's no telling him anything. Never has been, Abby. We have to go get him.
One of this is Orion's moment to shine. We'll find Artius.
If there are survivors, we have to find them, and we have to find Arietis.
Arietis, that's the one.
Let's go.
Cool. We will do that at the beginning of the next episode, I think. We're at 50 minutes. And let's say, made this one a little bit longer because I thought it might end, but alas, poor Yorick, it did not. So we'll do Until the Four Heavens in the next episode. Please like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. It really, really does help me out. And again, thank you for your support for this playthrough. It's been really, really good. So thank you very much. We will go and see Ariadis, whatever his name is, in the next one. And then we'll go off to Ilion and go to the next zone, the Queen's Nest, probably after that. So thank you very much, and I'll see you all in the next one.